It in to the recording. Good evening, everybody. Guess what? It's Monday night, and here we are. I want to make sure you get this Heart of Texas Boot Camp visual. Save the date for January 23rd through 24th in Waco again. And this is going to be in 2026. So snag that date, put it on your calendar, and count on that. Let me stop sharing now and welcome everybody to coming and get rid of other thing. Oh, I guess I got to have my my picture on. There we go. Hey. So tonight we're starting with just a few minutes of connecting. All of us on the call right here went to the Heart of Texas boot camp, but those people that are watching this recording may not have been there with us. So that photo shows it was at least 200 people. I think they topped off at just a little bit over 200. And we had a fantastic time, fun, and learned a lot. And Suzanne walked away with a $25 gift card to Juice Plus Promotions. I hope that everybody met somebody that they did not know before and asked them about their story, about how they came into the Juice Plus world and what that's meant to them. So this first couple of minutes were just connecting. So does anybody, other than Kim, who's giving our daughter a bath, I don't see anybody's faces. Everybody's got their images up. So does anybody
It's
have something
Manic
to add?
Monday.
It's
It's
Monday.
Manic Monday. It's not a pretty sight.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Jeannie, Donna, want to say anything? You have highs?
Howdy. I'm on my phone tonight. So
Okay.
if I put my phone down, you're looking at my nose. Didn't think that was too cool. So
I hear you. I hear you on that. So did you figure out what you needed to figure out on your
I hope
phone?
so. We'll see if it works. I
Okay.
think I did.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Jeannie, everything okay with you? Or are you still up at the farm or did you make it back to Pasadena?
I'm back in Pasadena.
Okay.
Came back last night.
Nice. Hope everybody had safe and uneventful trips. We did. And we rushed home and we got to spend some time with our 21-year-old. He's going to graduate from college in December and he started a summer internship. He's going to be an engineer, wants to be an engineer, getting his degree in engineering. And he just landed this internship up in school where he's at. So he just had his first week and is already doing 3D printing of stuff. So pretty cool. Yeah. He's excited. And his brothers and sisters are wowing over it. And I will tell you that another daughter, just because nobody else is talking, I'll say it. My another daughter left from Ohio and now is in Mexico. She's going to spend the next 4 months in Mexico, Spain, and Portugal. So
Hmm.
that's what's happening in my world. And we will go ahead and get moving on our topic. Let me put this now on. I'll put it on speaker view, I think. And I don't know, Donna, if I have you pinned or what, but I wanted to share. How is it that you're showing up there? I want to share our board. Let me see that this works. So can you see the Juice Plus board?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
last week, Donna talked about our monthly rhythm. This whole month, we're focusing on how to onboard as a partner and, things that we should do. And uh, what I want you to know is why you should care. You should care because having team and feeling confident about bringing them on means you're more successful because now you're not adding by just adding customers. Now you're multiplying, and having this team partner startup board allows for duplication, which is huge in our world. So everybody has the Juice Plus board. They know how to use it. I'm going to walk you through a couple of things. Tonight, we're focusing on number 1, number 2, and number 3. All those are really simple and easy, and there's not a whole lot to tell you. So really telling you the why behind it, and why should you care, and what kind of is behind the curtain, so to speak, as well as some of the information that's actually on the board is going to be what we talk about tonight. But so this is let me start at the beginning. This is the Juice Plus on the Go USA board. We're going to go to new partner, start here. Clicking new partner, start here. It starts with welcome. Then it goes to get set up. And then number 3 is learn about our products. So the welcome part, I hope that, like, specifically Suzanne felt welcomed, like welcome into our community on our Monday night calls, just like all of you have been there and done that. She's just happens to be the most recent right now. But we always like to show off our community and our people. And we do that on our Monday night calls. We do that at events. And we are just so glad to welcome people into our community because we know that we're going to make connections. And one of the things in this number 1, I'm going to open it up. I'm not necessarily going to, I'll slide through it, but I'm not going to be reading it or anything. But one of the things that this talks about is our company values. And one of our values is, or that we are long-term, and that means longevity. And one of the what that looks like is on that picture we were looking at for the Waco Heart of Texas boot camp. There was a lady there, an NMD, who I'd never met before. I did not know who she was, never recognized her. And she got up on stage, and she's been in Juice Plus for 39 years. So when you're talking about longevity, that's what I'm talking about. This is not a fly-by-night, join for 6 months and then hop out or whatever. We have one of the lowest turnover, not just, when you're looking at corporate staff and when you're looking at the staff in the field, or us field leaders, we have the lowest turnaround of anybody because people love our community, they love our mission, and they love what we get to do. So there's a few things that they talk about. Obviously, our company values, and lots of times when I'm onboarding people, it's going to ooze out of me my spiritual level, my commitment to God, and that's just, I'm not going to make any amends about that, as far as I'm glad. And honestly, if you can't join our group, and whether, I'm not saying you have to be a Christian, but you have to be honoring of people's spiritual values in general. And that's the kind of team that we attract. That's the kind of Juice Plus people that we attract. And we stand for honesty and trustworthiness. And honestly, I feel like a guardian of our brand and our community. So when I bring people on, I want them to know, this is not get rich quick. This is a giving community, and we give before we think about getting something back. And we're honest and we're trustworthy. And if that can't be, if that's not your world, this is probably not your, we're probably not your people. But on the flip side of that, if these are the things that you value, you are definitely around the right people. So everybody recognizes Jay Martin. I'm not going to read this, but Jay Martin is our legacy. He is the reason He's the leader. He's the one who found a problem and created a solution. He didn't create it, but he brought it to the world. He brought a solution to the world, and we'll be forever thankful for that. So the thing about who is Juice Plus, I mean, this is again world level in everything that we do. So yes, we take pride in our research, but what I want to say is that everything revolves around our whole food, plant-based nutrition foundation. So the neat thing about this is at the end of this very short first step, there is a get set up button, and you click that, and it automatically takes you now to the second step, which is get set up. And the part about getting set up is it's going to walk you through how do you do the back office? How do you do juiceplus.com? What about boards? What about the hub? So this is going to be a way to learn those basics. And again, we're not focusing on all those, but it's just getting your feet wet with a few of the tools. So if you went to, if you had a job and you went to work and you had a desk and an office and support staff and, an email and an assistant and all the things, you'd want to know how to use them. And this is the beginning of that, of how to do the business. What are your resources? Now, the thing that I want to tell you is at the bottom of this second board, it goes to place an order. But I'm going to tell you, hey, Fitz, I'm going to tell you that this place an order is actually number 4. So I'm going to go back up here and go back to and hit number 3 because I don't want to miss anything. You'll do place an order next week. But the thing about number 3 that's fantastic is this is our product presentation. This is one simple change. You can take this board, you can open it, and you can slide through and walk somebody through who are we, what do we do, what are our products, and the whole purpose of 1, 2, and 3 are to build belief for our new people in our products, in our company, in our community, in the research we have, that we solve problems in one of the fastest growing industries in the world, the health and wellness and nutritional supplements industry. They mentioned some statistics. I don't know if this is the exact same one that they mentioned in Waco, but the nutritional supplements industry has a global market size of $481 billion as of last year, and it's expected to nearly double in just 8 years by 2033. So that's huge. And we have a product that is tied to habits and lifestyle that is encompassing of dietary supplements, functional food, clinical nutrition, sports nutrition, and organic products. We are all those things. So we encompass the whole gamut of dietary supplements, nutritional supplements. So we can be excited about that. We're not just in one little corner. But this slideshow presentation, this is ready to go to tell someone all about what we have. Now, I'm going to close up with a call to action because what we have is so simple, 1, 2, and 3. But the call to action is no matter how long you've been a partner, I want you to take the time to go through these sections 1, 2, and 3. So maybe, and then I want you to have an action about that. Go through the sections and take your time. Like maybe you have to learn boards. Maybe you have to learn the back office. All those instructional videos are in here. Take the time to get proficient with these first 3 easy steps, because that's going to build the belief and the confidence and the competence for you to bring on new partners. So that is huge. This presentation includes all of our products. You can slide through and from top to bottom, A to Z, share what we have. And it's just really cool. And I am going to, open it up for 1 or 2 minutes. If there are any questions, I'm going to put it on speaker now, gallery view. If there's any questions about onboarding a partner, why shouldn't it be so important for us? Why we need to be really excellent at it? Y'all have any questions?
I'm wondering if Suzanne, did you take the time to look through any of this and go over it with Lori yet?
I have gone through it. We haven't actually gone over it together yet, but I've gone through that whole section, every single one of those presentations.
And so what were your thoughts? Was that helpful to you?
It was very informative. Yeah, it gave me a lot of ideas. It helped me to find, I had questions about where to go to get certain things, and it pretty much answered all of my questions.
Oh,
Except for
awesome.
acronyms. I had to ask Lori about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
She
that's
started
great.
out in the hub, and I am curious, Suzanne, if you found how you would compare the hub versus the board as
Board's
you
much
went.
easier.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
much easier. It's all right there. And
yeah,
it's simplified.
right. Okay,
Well, I don't know if
so
I shared this with you guys or not, but one of the things that's coming in boards, I think they said over the summer, I was on a boards call, and they were talking about what's coming up next, and they're going to put the search
yes,
is going to be available to us. So that
That's
will be
huge.
great. Yeah.
That's huge. And at
So
this
you'll just
point,
be able to
Donna,
type something in and look for it. Like,
Yeah,
in
I think
your own
so.
board or in the board that
Yeah.
you're in, yes,
Yeah. That's my
that is going to
understanding.
be huge.
great.
But I know Donna wanted to share some insights with boards that she came up with. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Donna.
Yeah. Hey, and I maybe I'm the only one, but do you guys ever have like things that you want to listen to and you flag them or you do something with them, and then when you finally find those couple of minutes that you have to actually listen to them, then you can't find them again, or it's just super frustrating. And so I was actually on one of those boards trainings, and they kept talking about the fact that, if you've upgraded, right, you have the ability to have more than just 1 or 2 boards. You have the ability to create your own board. And we've talked a lot about that, but suggesting that you create your own boards and use them as like in your daily work, right? So like if you're creating a page or you're collecting information, making a working board, and that's where you throw all your stuff until you get it all put together like you want it. And so that started me thinking, like, why don't I just create a board that is, I call it listen, and I put listen and exclamation point. And it's only for me. I'm the only member of that board, and I'll share that with you guys. I want to see that as another part of this. I wanted to get good at sharing my board from my phone. Where's my there it is. Share. Because you guys, it's so easy just to copy and paste, and then when you get ready to actually listen to something, you don't have to spend half your time trying to figure it out. All you have to do is open it up on that board and then hit play. And so I wanted to show you guys kind of like what you could do with that, and maybe it will open up your brains a little bit to do something similar and make boards work for you, instead of us just always trying to go there to find something, right? Just remember that this is a working tool that you can use all the time. So, okay. So I think if I share my screen now, or go here. Okay. Can you guys see my screen, my
Yes.
phone?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So if you go to boards, as you can see at the top, I called my own board Listen. And I created a sheet or a folder that says notes into action, so that if I listen to something and I have a great idea as a result of listening to that, then I can, make a note there so that I don't forget. The ones on the front page are ones that I really haven't listened to. And I'm being super vulnerable here. Like, I have not listened in the fundamentals framework modules 1 and 2. I have not listened to those yet. So I thought, well, dang it, I'm just going to put them on my listen board so that I don't forget to do that. So when you go to Juice Plus on the go, it's super easy to copy and paste those onto your listen board if that's what you want to do. Somebody posted in one of the Voxer groups, did you miss this? And here's the link to that reset training that was at the end of May. I think I've already listened to that, but I'm leaving it here because I want to go back and listen again and take some notes from that. So literally, you just copy and paste and add it to your homepage. I found this somewhere, and again, I just copied and pasted. It was something that Leanne Harris put together that had to do with keto. So I haven't really looked at that yet, but it's there. This was a new one that I found. One of the interviews that Nikki Daigle did with a new mom. And so I kind of wanted to focus on that, and I get to call it whatever I want to, right? And then, I've also signed up to do some of the love-led, Love, Serve, Grow information. So I thought, well, why don't, instead of me trying to remember to do that occasionally 3 or 4 times a week, if I just put it in here, and all I did was put the login. So when I click on that, it's going to take me directly to my login, right? So it'll be super fast for me because I literally will spend time trying to figure out where that is. And then I went ahead and created a folder in this board that says save to share. So some of these I've actually already listened to them, and I have put them in here, and I've given enough information in the title so that I know what it's about and when I listen to it, so that I know who I have a little list of people that I'm sharing that information with. And then I made one especially just for boards. So boards was doing a series of trainings. That Board Success Academy is something I kind of want to dive into more. Also, I just think there's so much possibility with boards that we're not taking full advantage of. So do you guys get that? Do you need me to show you how to make a folder, or are you good? Everybody good?
I got it.
Awesome.
Good.
Okay, cool. So hopefully that helps. I wanted you to realize that that you can easily, create your own boards and make them useful for you.
Awesome.
That's it for me.
Perfect. We'll close out with just remembering what's hot. So for everybody to know that we're doing the reset in June. We have another day or so left, or a couple of days of the reset in June, which I know that some people, like Kim, has a Facebook group, and I believe you're going to add Suzanne to it so she could see
she's
what's
in
going
it.
on. Perfect.
Yep.
And though
Yep.
Ignite Your Health is the Facebook group for customers, prospects, team, same thing. So they include a lot of things, but they talk about the reset as well. And then in June, they have the incentive where for every partner that puts in 3, either trio or quad orders, after you've put in 3, they're going to double your sales profit for the rest of the month and for all those orders. So that means, double money. And then the third thing is, in the month of June, for brand new partners, once they pay their $52 to be a partner, they are going to get a gift certificate for the $52 back that they get to use within a short amount of time towards their own product. So essentially making signing up in June free. And then, so those are the 3 things that are going on right now. If you need to learn more about those, talk to your sponsor, go to one team, one mission. There's lots of other things happening. So, and Donna is kind enough to curate on a weekly basis most of the events, if not all, that are happening. So you can always go, and she pins them to the top of the Facebook group. So you can always log in, check that out, and see what's going on. So next week, Socorro is going to be teaching on the partner onboarding number 4, 5, and 6. So today I did 1, 2, and 3. So she will do 4, 5, and 6. And so with that, are there any questions or any comments? I got done a couple minutes early. Everybody's hunky-dory, huh?
I think so.
Awesome. Well, that's it then. I am glad to see everyone on tonight, or at least your pictures. And look forward to seeing you later next week. And sorry, there's something flying around me. And happy Monday.
Bye-bye. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Lori.
You
Thank
betcha.
you,
You
Lori.
betcha.